Hello, my name is Muhammad Zakiananta with student ID number 4212301005. Here I will explain the program that I create. I create this program using Jupyter Notebook in Anaconda Navigator application. This program is used to perform image classification using the HOG and SVM methods. Okay, the first one. In this part, I use Pandas Read CSV. This is to load the MNIST letters dataset. This dataset, which corresponds to the 28 by 28 image size in this application, has labels in the first column and 784 pixels in column 1 through 784. Okay, then sample 500 data points per class, ranging from the letters A to Z, for a total of sample is 1300 samples due to the size of dataset. Okay, next is the HOG features. In the HOG features are then extract in this section. After each row of pixel data has been molded into 28 by 28 pixel. This procedure makes the dataset more balanced and reduce the amount of computing need for training. Then in HOG features, use the gradient pattern or edge direction to differentiate the letter shapes for the HOG parameters. I use the following parameters. Orientation is 9. To split the gradient direction into 9 angles. Pixels per cell is 8.8. To make each cell 8 by 8 pixels. For normalization, carry out every 2.2. Mean is 2 by 2 block, cells per block. For normalization using the L2 HYS method. Block norm is L2 HYS for each image. The HOG findings yields 144 features. These characteristics are fed into SVM mode. Okay. The next is utilize the RBF kernel for the SVM parameters since it works well with nonlinear data such letter forms. The SVM is trained on HOG characteristic to identify the letters A to Z using the following parameters. Kernel is RBF C with value 1.0 to control the error penalty, and gamma scale to automatically modify the gamma based on the data. And the next is the LOOCV evaluation method described in this section was then evaluate 13,000 times on the data. Every time an iteration to carry out in this part, one data points is designed as test data, and the remaining data points are utilized to train the model. Okay, the next is in this part I record the findings to CSV. To the CSV file and set up a checkpoint every 100 iteration to lower the chance of crash. Despite the length process, this ensure the safety of the LOCV evaluation. Okay, this is LOCV progress 100%. The sample data is 13,000. Okay. Confusion matrix results and evaluation matrix come next. In this section, a confusion matrix is used to assess the LOCV prediction findings. This is the results. Then displayed with this part. Okay, from the evaluation results, I calculate 3 metrics. This is the results. I calculate is the first is accuracy. This is the value. Okay, then precision, and the last one is F1 score. Okay, that concludes my explanation, and thank you.